Good morning, Joy in the Morning family. I wanted to come on today and kind of introduce myself and talk a little bit about my channel. So, my channel is called Joy in the Morning, and that's because the verse that resonates with me the most is Psalm 30 and 5. It says, "For his anger endureth but a moment, and his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning." And the reason that really stands out to me is the second half of that verse, which is, "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning." I've been through seasons in my life where it seems like there was nothing but weeping, and where it seems like nothing wanted to go right. I felt like the children of Israel in seasons lost in the wilderness, not knowing which direction God was leading me, but knowing that there was a promise on the other side. And so God just really had me hone in on that verse. And interestingly enough, it wasn't necessarily the focus on joy that He wanted me to hone in on, but the fact that weeping endures. And so I want us to look at the word endures for a moment because, again, I know how we get so caught up waiting for the joy that we forget that the first part of that verse says weeping endures. So, what does it mean to endure? Well, endure means to suffer through hardship patiently, to tolerate something difficult, or to continue to exist for a long time. And the very first part of that is patiently. And we know that God is patient and that His desire is for us to see the fruits of our labor and the fruits of His labor over time. And from a biblical perspective, it's to remain firm under suffering, trials, or temptations without yielding, refusing to give up, or standing one's ground faithfully. And I know it can be hard to stand firm during seasons of difficulty and during seasons of doubt. But we know that we have God's promise, which was the second part of that verse: joy comes in the morning. And so God's word never returns to Him void. The Bible tells us that. So there is a promise that joy is coming. So I just want to encourage you, if you're in the midst of a difficult season, if it seems like the weeping will never end, understand that God's word does say that it endures. But we are to remain faithful. We are to remain firm, stand steadfast in God's truth, and know that God has given us a promise that joy is coming. It may not come tomorrow. It may not come within the next 6 months, but it is coming because God has promised it to both me and you. And I'm going to be right here with you, trying to encourage you, and while encouraging you, encouraging myself, because if I'm being completely transparent, this past year and a half has been a very difficult season, and there's still some trying things going on, which I may share in a later post, but we're going to get through this. You will get through this. Um, God is right there with us in the midst. He has given us a promise. And so remember, family, joy is coming in the morning. All right. Have an amazing Tuesday. Be blessed. And if you need prayer, just drop a note in the comments. I'm more than happy to pray with you and for you. Please pray for me and my family as well. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.